All right, big news in the world of football, especially if you're a Barcelona fan. Um, this saga started 5 months ago. The German terrorist is now awaiting his return. He's been out for 4 months with an injury. Fucking hell, it flew by fast. I was having so much fun. Now he threatens to return to the squad after his brief hiatus. Big breaking: Ter Stegen is returning next month. Remember, Deco said he'll probably start over John Garcia. Don't value anything that Deco says. He's just trying to keep him happy. He's just talking out of his ass. We bought Joan Garcia for a reason, and it's because the coaches and the club thought that we needed a new goalkeeper, bro. And he's a starter, bro. Joan Garcia is the best keeper that we have by far. He will continue to start. Don't mind what Deco says. Don't mind what Ter Stegen tries to do when he comes back. He has no fucking power in any of this. He tried to hijack the Joan Garcia signing months ago. He tried to mess up Hansi Flick's plans, and Hansi Flick will not forget that, bro. Hansi Flick may be a shit defensive manager, but he's not a pussy, bro, and he will not forget what Ter Stegen tried to do to him, bro. He tried to force himself into the starting lineup. He's tried to lie about being injured. He tried to lie to not allow Joan Garcia to get registered. He is an enemy of the club, bro, and Hansi Flick will not forget that. Even though I have a problem with Hansi Flick, I like him, and I think he's not a pussy. So he will not give into this. He will not play this fucking keeper. So do not worry. He will not come back to threaten our backline once again, bro. We'll be fine. Don't worry about what Ter Stegen or Deco has to say. They have no power in this. And Deco is probably lying as well. He's full of shit as well. And Joan Garcia looking to return just in time for El Clasico. They'll be in time. They'll be back around the same time. Joan Garcia will be the starter. The only way I see Ter Stegen getting any playing time is if both Chesney and Joan Garcia get injured. And it's because Hansi Flick at the start of the season told him you're not getting any playing time no matter what. But I feel like Ter Stegen's staying. I think he knows something that maybe we don't. There's a little something there. But anyways, in terms of Rashford, he's played a few good games. He's played good shit. He's looked good. He's looked fresh. He's looked clean. He's looked good in his touches. There's a very strong possibility that Marcus Rashford will continue at Barcelona. Barca is very pleased with his attitude. He's training hard, staying professional, and the overall feeling is positive. Hey, man, I said from the start that Rashford is when he wants to be, he's one of the best players in the world, one of the best wingers in the world. The problem that I had with him is that he's overly negative, and when things don't go his way, he'll put his head down, he'll stop trying as hard. And I felt like if he succumbed to that kind of mentality at Barca, it would pretty much be over in the first few months. But if he stays positive, if he stays wanting it, if he stays knowing that he's one of the best in the world, then I think he's at the level, and I think he can play at Barca. I think he can start, and I think he can compete. And I said that from the start, bro. And look, he's doing well, bro. He's staying positive. He's trying his best. And he's scoring goals. He's taking on his man one-on-one. He's assisting. He's being smart in his decision making. He's not looking out of place with all these fucking great players. I don't know. I don't want to overrate them after that PSG game. But, yeah. Good for him. He seems happy. And he's motivated, and it seems like the club's happy as well, which is the most important thing. Now, for our star boy, Joaquin Maroto, AS Deputy Director, Luis de la Fuente called up Lamine Yamal just to piss off Barca, but Barca have responded firmly. With Madrid, they never have done that. Madrid will tell them to go to hell from this. They must learn to take better care of players. Lamine Yamal, the best player right now, doesn't deserve to go through this. Now, what this is about is Barcelona, about a week ago, announced that Lamine got re-injured. He didn't play against Sevilla, and they said that he'll be out for 3 weeks. Now, De La Fuente, the prick that he is, decided to call Lamine up anyways, just to spite Barcelona, because I think he thinks that I think he's doing this for two reasons. He thinks that Barca and Lamine are faking it and just trying to get him to not play with the national team. And two, he thinks that this is like a power play by Barca, and he wants to show that like he's the man. Nah, I'm the coach of Spain. I get to do whatever the fuck I want. That seems to be like the kind of situation here. And Hansi Flick's response was great, bro. He said that he's just looking out for the players. He doesn't want any problems. That because he knows what De La Fuente's trying to do, bro, and he's not getting baited into this argument with the Spain national manager. He's playing it smart, bro, because it kind of makes De La Fuente look dumb, bro. Because Flick clearly said that he just cares about the player's safety and shit, and he's not willing to do any of this like bullshit politics nonsense. Because that's what De La Fuente is trying to do, bro. He's trying to bait them into doing this, into getting into this kind of who's in charge of who situation, and he'll obviously win, bro. He's the manager of the Spain national team. Barca aren't even allowed to hold Lamine back. And Lamine's not going to just say no to the Spanish national team. That's just a bad look. So he's in complete control over here. He knows what he's doing. And he's just trying to bait like an argument out of Barca, bro. I think this is clearly bad intention. What he's trying to do, he's just trying to big brother Barca. And he's the reason why Lamine was injured in the first place, giving him painkillers at the last international break. He's a piece of shit, bro, and he knows what he's doing. It seems like he's doing this purposely to spite Barcelona, and then for some reason he just decides to call up Balde when he just got back and he played like 20 minutes against PSG and he played one game against Sevilla. He decides to call him up over Carreras, who has been starting the past 2 months, bro. And he didn't even call Balde last time, and that's when they were complaining, and now he wants to call Balde, bro. When he's returning from injury. It's obvious what he's trying to do. He's a piece of shit manager, bro. Fuck him. He's a weirdo, bro. I think he's a Madrista as well. That's what he's trying to do here, bro. And if he even plays Lamine, then he's a piece of shit, bro. He's fucked up, bro. And he knows what he's doing. Fuck this guy. I don't know, bro. Something needs to be done there, because he's clearly just trying to fuck with Barcelona. So another article by the same guy. It's evident that the Spanish Federation mishandled Lamine's situation. They like to claim that they never put players at risk, but the facts show otherwise. Lamine suffered an injury in the lower back area against Bulgaria, a spot that was already affected beforehand. Then he went on to play against Turkey, where the Federation's Dr. Claudio Vasquez gave him an anti-inflammatory injection so he could feature. That's not avoiding risk, it's taking huge risks. So the coach shouldn't try to sell us this idea that the players' health and safety are always the top priority in Spain, because that's simply not true, and it has now been proven. Facts, bro. Facts. Nothing more to say on that. De La Fuente is a piece of shit. He's trying to just make Barca look bad, showing that he's or trying to like little bro Hansi as well. It's a weird thing that he's trying to do, just trying to like prove himself. He's a weird guy. And then, last of all, the brother of the most overrated player of the century, the overrated twins, I like to call them. Jobe Bellingham is in more problems. I mean, about a month ago, his parents got banned from the Dortmund locker room for making a scene because they thought that their son wasn't getting enough playing time. Now, Jobe Bellingham himself is causing problems. Jobe Bellingham is considering leaving Borussia Dortmund. The 20-year-old English midfielder is very dissatisfied with his playing time and feels coach Niko Kovac only uses him for when there are injuries. He signed just 4 months ago and is the biggest signing in Dortmund's history, and Bellingham has yet to play a full 90 minutes in a match and has only accumulated 167 minutes on the pitch in the Bundesliga. So, I said from the start this guy's overrated as shit. It seems like the Dortmund manager is on the same wavelength. And instead of trying to prove himself in this new league, instead of trying to prove himself at one of the biggest clubs in the world, he says that he is going to leave because they don't rate him. Straight pussy, straight entitlement behavior. He thinks that he's just gonna get the red carpet rolled out for him just because his brother is a known name. He thinks he should get the same treatment, even though he's clearly not good enough to play for Dortmund. He never was in the first place. He's there only on a name basis, and he should be grateful that he's getting that in the first place. He should be grateful he's even a professional footballer, bro. And what he does with this opportunity that his brother has bestowed upon him, his brother, because he would not get here on his own merit, what he does with this gift that his brother's name has bestowed to him, he decides to bitch and moan about getting playing time, bro. I fucking cannot stand these guys, bro. Jobe and Jude are might as well be the same person, bro. They're both shit players, and they both act entitled as fuck. They act pissy on the field, bro. I can't stand either of them, bro. I can't wait till this family's out of the sport and gone out of the limelight forever. You already seen it with Jude Bellingham. He played a shit game against Atleti. I haven't seen any news about him since, bro. I haven't heard shit about him. He will be shipped out of Spain in about 2 or 3 seasons, and his brother will soon follow, bro, because his brother isn't as talented as him. And they'll both be playing lower tier English football in 5 years, bro. Mark my words. They'll be in the same place that they started from. So fuck both of them. Fuck Joe Bellingham for thinking he's entitled to shit. If I were a Dortmund fan, I'd want him out of the club immediately because he's not even good and he's trying to, and he's threatening the club with leaving and shit. Fuck him. He can go somewhere else. Yeah. Peace.